Summer break is coming to a close, and as we put summer behind us as a family, we cherish the time spent together. We remember fondly the camping trips, the trips to the beach, to the sand dunes, to the crystal clear waters of northern Lake Michigan. We remember the days spent at home, watching a mother bird lay her eggs, and observing in awe each day as those eggs hatched and became delightful little baby birds, and eventually watching them leave the nest. We remember reading The Princess and the Goblin, The Hobbit, and Swallows and Amazons together, sleeping in, lighting bonfires, roasting marshmallows, catching fireflies, and stargazing on our trampoline or at the beach, and even catching a few shooting stars, which we found out were just meteorites. As the golden glow of summer wanes, our hearts and minds and bodies feel ready to take on another year, a new routine, new adventures, and acquiring new skills. As a mother teacher, I feel the irresistible pull to leave the relaxed summer days behind us and jump into a new routine, and to prepare my nest and children to embrace the riches that we'll discover in this upcoming school year. But before that, there's a lot to get done. Welcome to A Heart for Home Education. My name is America, mother to three, homeschooling in a Charlotte Mason and classical way. Today I'm bringing you along with me as I work for several days getting everything in our homeschool room in order and getting set up and prepared for the upcoming school year. This time of year I feel like I am nesting. I'm preparing so much for the upcoming school year. There's things to print, things to organize, things to buy, things to renovate. If you see behind me, there is a new addition to the homeschool room that my amazing husband built for us. And so I'm going to take you through several days, and honestly it spanned several weeks, through this project and through cleaning up from this project and adding a few new decor touches along the way, along with all of the other prep work that I've been doing for starting the homeschool year. So hopefully this video is some gentle motivation to get you back into the homeschool mindset and ready to start the upcoming year. I know some of you may have already started. Our start date is going to be August 19th. I'm not sure when this video will go up, but that is the date that I'm shooting for, and I've got about a week and a half to get ready as of now. And I also just want to rest and enjoy this summertime with the kids before starting up lessons again. But I am really looking forward to starting lessons again and having that structure and routine again. So this is what we started with. This little wall and this 3-shelf number that was just spilling over with books. And I knew we needed a change because I'm not getting less books as the years go on, but more. So this is what my husband built based on some plans that we put together. He did all the hard work of calculating everything and building it. And then this is the mess that was left over from emptying those shelves and from our schoolroom and school area being out of commission for weeks. So this is the mess that I'm working with, and it is embarrassing, but it's also real life, and it is also a very satisfying before and after. So here I am just moving items from our old shelf to the new shelf. And now it's time to tackle this big, huge mess. It was out of commission for several weeks, so there was not anywhere to put away things, and it just accumulated a ton of stuff. And it looks like it was cleaned up very quickly in this video, but it took me, I think, a solid 2 days to clean up that mess and to move into my new bookshelves. Cleaning out of the way, I start working on my mom binder, and I've already shared the video of how that turned out. And I work on a lot of laminating projects and finishing up schedules and just laminating projects for around the house. And of course, printing those things, designing those things. And then these are the binders that I put together for each child. So this is how we are going to run our notebook system this year. They will each have their own binder, and I put these tabs for the various areas of study. And we will have loose leaf notebook paper and Danielian copywork paper, and they can write what they need to, draw what they need to, and just add it to these tabs in the binders. That way we don't have a bunch of half-used notebooks laying around the house. I love the look of a notebook, but last year we had a lot of unused notebooks, and I'd like to keep them more in one place. So we will get started from over here, entering the schoolroom off of the living room. So from my last tour, which was probably 6 months ago or so, I have several new additions. Mostly this desk that I love, and this lamp. I got both of these at a garage sale. She practically gave me this lamp. And then this desk I went back for on the last day of the garage sale, and I got it for, I think, $25. And it has a roll top, so it can be like that. I have not bought a chair yet. This is from our school table, so I will have to find a chair. But we have some things that are going to be done on the computer this year for the kids, and I do a lot more computer work now, so this desk has already been used a ton, and we love it. So I plan to keep chargers here, the computer, headphones, and things like that right here. Also, for our calendar, put the calendar numbers in there and the weather attachments in there. So it'll be easy for the kids to access those for calendar time. And then over here, I love the way this has turned out. My chair used to be over here by the piano, and it was crowded, but it worked well because then the kids could sit at the desk while I read. But since I've restructured our school day, we are going to do morning time right here, and the kids are going to each get a favorite blanket and rest here and use their clipboards if needed. So I wanted to decorate this space, hang up some new art. I have some new prints here, some new art here to go along with the chair and the table. And I really love this space, and I hope to be able to film here too sometimes. Now this corner over here, we have not utilized this for school, so this is a new addition as well. So this is our toy shelf. This has been here for a while. My husband built this toy shelf. I love that it fits these huge baskets because all we have out here right now are the boys' dress-up clothes and then my daughter's dress-up clothes, and really any other of their specific toys that need to go out here, go in there. Magnetiles. This is our big bin of Legos, and I don't think there's anything in there. Might be a couple brain flakes or something. I've hung up, I found all these pieces. I thrifted this one. I got these two at a garage sale, and I thrifted that one. But I did use rub and buff on the frames so that they match a little bit better. And so I'm really pleased with the way those have turned out. This is a painting from the 1800s. I don't know about these or this. So I do hope to switch them out for more classic, more recognizable art, but for now I'm really pleased with the color theme, and I'm pleased with the art. It is beautiful. Like I said, I'm going to be sitting right about here for a good chunk of our morning time and our school day. So I really like this view. This is our living room out here. So I really like this view. I'm really happy with this view. So over here, I kind of wanted a memory work wall. So I think I'm going to add a couple more things to it, but for now I've got the months of the year because we have a months of the year song in our morning time that we're going to sing. I made a Pledge of Allegiance little poster, and we're going to learn the pledge this year. So I got this little flag, and then we are learning our 50 states, or we're going to try to. It's an introduction to learning our 50 states. So we are going to sing the memory song, but I thought it would be nice to have a cute, colorful map because we do have a map there, but it is of the world. So it's not going to be easily referenced for the US states. And then we have the days of the week. So today is, tomorrow will be, yesterday was. So this will help the kids remember that. And we also have days of the week song. And then this one is the season is, and then I have the little weather cards that can go here. And then there's our calendar. I get questions all the time, but this set and these two prints I got at Michael's probably 4 years ago. They might still have them, but I would suggest looking at Michael's or Hobby Lobby for unique classroom decor like that. I like the colors, and as far as classroom decor goes, it's cute. So in here, this is a closet. This has our printer. It has out of rotation toys. It has board games. It has everything that goes with the printer, like papers and things like that. I do have a couple teacher's manuals and bigger books and things like that that I'm not using, or that it's curriculum that we're not using this year, but I plan to use in the future. So then over here, we've got our piano and this Lord's Supper painting. And we did have a lamp here, but the lamp broke this week. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to get a floor lamp, I think, because in the winter, this is on the west side of the house. So in the winter, the mornings are pretty dark in here. This is later the same day, but my husband rigged up a lamp. It plugs in, but the cord is just barely visible. So this is the perfect solution. And then I ordered some replacement string lights because my other ones expired as well. I had those for about 6 years, but he took the lamp that broke, the hardware from that, and added it to this sconce and just wired it up. So this is a perfect solution. It just started raining, which I love, but it might come through the video a little bit. This is our piano. Both of the older kids take piano lessons in the afternoon via Mr. Hoffman's Academy, so we will be utilizing that. And then over here we've got our clock. We have our window bird feeder. We have this little craft here that my son did when he was so little, and I just can't bear to take it down. This is our view out this window. And then here we've got our trusty old school table. We're down a chair because one chair is at the desk. Until we find a replacement, we'll probably just be moving that one back and forth. Nothing's changed over here other than I used the rub and buff on this dry erase board, which I think is cute. That's the only change. And then over here, each kid has their own drawer and they can just put whatever they want in there to keep. I don't monitor it until it gets too full, then I'll help them declutter it. But they just can put whatever stuff they want in there, toys, crafts, whatever little trinkets they come by. We also have painting supplies, Play-Doh, needle felting things. We have extra school supplies like my big, huge kit of wooden letters and math manipulatives. We have just construction paper and coloring supplies in here. And then these 3 drawers are mine for, let's see, this one is for gift wrap. And then this one is for school supplies like my laminator and my hole punch and my paper slicer. And then this is kind of like extra pencils, extra pens, things like that. This map, my husband put a frame on. I think I ordered it from Amazon. It's a laminated world map, and then my husband built that frame. And then this, I get so many questions about this. This is from Memoria Press. It's a little tattered, but it is a manuscript and cursive alphabet poster that people just love and are so curious about. And it was probably $5 at Memoria Press. So I will try to find the link to that and add that. This is a numbers poster that I ordered on Etsy and then just had printed at Walmart. I wanted it to look like it's always been here, and I think we did a good job. I think, well, my husband did a good job. I did have to pick the stain color, and I did stain it and seal it myself. I'm going to move a little bit closer and show you what up in this basket. I have phonics materials, just extra letter tiles. In this basket, I have extra attachments for the months for the calendar. And then these two baskets are empty, so we have some space to grow into this area. I have extra resource CDs that I will pull from and move to our vehicle when we are ready to listen to those stories. I have paper Sloyd, paper in this basket, and then this shelf is just full of books that we aren't reading for this term. They're not necessarily school books, just my mother-in-law has given me a lot of books that my husband read when he was a child. So these are just books that we are not necessarily reading for school this year. And then this shelf here are books that we are using for school this year, but not for this term necessarily. So these are just read alouds, fairy tales, things that we will be using later this year, but not right now. And then these are my favorite mother culture reference books. Charlotte Mason is up there. Honey for a Child's Heart, Teaching from Rest, For the Children's Sake, Towards a Philosophy of Education, A Thinking Love. All of those wonderful books are right there, and our little Alexa to play us music and set timers. Each of these cubbies are assigned to a specific person. So this is my oldest son's individual work. This is my daughter's individual coursework. This is what I pull from family time. This is where I keep all of our daily read alouds, weekly read alouds right in here. So that's what I pull from. And then this here is my youngest little guy's basket for all of his Kinderleben work. And then this chalkboard I plan to use and write little announcements, write little notes to the kids. And then we actually do use the chalkboard for some lesson type things. But I just wanted this open space to have a display area for taller items or to maybe decorate for holidays. And then I've got my mom binder and some curriculum here that apply to multiple students, so I didn't want to put it in one individual cubby. And then our pencil sharpener. At the bottom here in this shelf, I have different curriculum guides, atlases, things that we may use for this term, but not on a daily use rotation. Some readers here, and then these two baskets are for paper. I've got lined handwriting paper and then plain printer paper and hole punch, so the kids can put their papers into their binders that I showed earlier in this video. That's what we will be using for our notebook system. If you'd like to know more about our notebook system, let me know and I can do a video about that. Over here, that is my Beautiful Feet curriculum and other historical fiction books. And then on the bottom left, these are all of our picture books. If the picture books are not in the kids' rooms, then they are right here. I don't have them organized. It just didn't seem practical or useful or necessary to have them organized, since they may just get pulled out. This is a basket of readers right there. This is a basket of letters or wooden letters. These are our nature guides and field study things. And then these are just some more atlases, dictionaries, and different things like that. We've been using this for a couple of days now, and we just love this. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for tagging along as we tackled some renovations and just organization and all of the things that came along with that. Please let me know what are some of the things that you still need to do before starting school. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.